Okay, now I want to just jump in here with a little bit of backstory. Rewind, if you will, to before LIFEstory, back to when my husband and I were dating. And this is because today we just got interviewed for a marriage podcast, which was really fun, but they asked us a little bit of our story, and I had forgotten this little part of it that is actually applicable to LIFEstory. So my husband and I met when we actually grew up together. His sister and I were best friends. We lived on the same street. I knew his family really, really well. I was kind of like his little sister for a long time. But at some point when we were in high school, I became aware that he was kind of cute and super nice and very humble. And he was just a really good guy. Just a really good guy. And that really attracted me to him. And so I got kind of a crush going on him. He was on the basketball team. I was in the AP classes. Totally not the same circle of friends, but that didn't really matter to me because I was really impressed with him. So anyway, he ended up going away for 2 years to do a service mission. And while he was gone, I got a job working for a collection company and calling people on their accounts that were overdue and things like that. And when you do that kind of work, you don't use your real name. And so I thought, I got this great idea. He'll never know. He'll never know that that I, number one, kind of like him, and number two, I'm just going to borrow his last name for this job that I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to borrow his name. So for 9 months while I was working in that job, every time I'd answer the phone, I'd say, "Hi, this is Becky Rogers from blah 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 blah," and it just got so it kind of rolled off the tongue, right? And in LIFEstory, we talk about how important it is to the words that you use, and the role that those play in creating the results you get in your outer physical world. And this was one of the main places where that was demonstrated to me early on. So it was kind of funny because when we actually did get married and I had to change my name to Becky Rogers, piece of cake.